So, good.
Question man ako ma'am.
Okay.
Dapat niyang hapon mag-attend pero karon man gud ko na extra time so karon na ako nag-attend.
No problem, Kira. So, to continue our cucumber production, so let's just watch this for a while waiting for the others. Somewhat to siya ang kanang iyahang female flower yung kanina.
Okay ma'am. Ayan.
So you can see mga different ways to trellis the cucumber, and ito yung black plastic mulch. Ayan, so usually A-frame. Yan, so dapat talaga siya elevated, no? So ayan, namungan na siya. So again, the cucumber, meron siyang male and female flowers. So katong kanina, katong nasa picture nga naa siya bugdo nga more fruit gamay, fruitlet, mo to ang female flower. Kana siya mga female flower na siya. And then it will turn to fruit later on. And since yung ating cucumber, hina-harvest natin as immature kasi ginagamit natin for salad. Yan, malalaki na siya. And just in about 3 months, no? Or less, we can harvest them. Now it's ready for harvest. Okay, so I guess that's all. Do you have any questions, Sweet? Okay, so just now to continue our discussion on prelim 2, which is the lesson 4, which is eggplant production. No, so nawala na sila. So anyway, this is recorded, so if you will miss this anyway, you can always go back to the link that I'm going to post next time. So to continue with the eggplant production guide, eggplant or the Solanum melongena is scientific, that's the scientific name of eggplant. Is also known as aubergine or brinjal in English, and talong or in Tagalog, and tarong in Ilocano, and also bringhinas in Visayas. So it is cultivated for the immature fruits, which are either roasted, fried, stuffed, pickled, or processed, while the young fruits are also can be eaten raw, no, for salad. And eggplant is grown in the Philippines for about 20,907 hectares, according to statistics of 2006. And the top producers are mainly Ilocos, Central Luzon, and Southern Tagalog. So ito yung mga nutritional value na makikita natin sa eggplant per 100 grams edible portion. So meron siyang 92% water. So it's really very healthy with a little protein, negligible fat, fiber, 1 gram, carbohydrates, 4 grams, 20 milligrams calcium, small iron, vitamin B1, B2, niacin, and 6 milligram of vitamin C with an energy value of 100 kilojoules. So it's really very healthy and good for our health. So ito yung mga commercial varieties natin available in the Philippines. We have Black Ninja, Casino 901, Dumaguete Long Purple, Jackpot, Mara, Mestiza, Mustang, and Spitfire. So for the soil and climatic requirements, this can be grown from low to mid elevation areas throughout the year. So unlike the other vegetables, like in the Brassicaceae, the solanaceous eggplant is grown could be in a low or middle elevation. So the highest production is achieved during cool and dry months. So it can be grown best in sandy loam soil with 5.5 to 6.5 pH. And to start planting, you have to prepare seed beds about 1 by 10 meters each and incorporate 1 kilogram of fully decomposed chicken manure and 300 grams carbonized rice hull per square meter. So you just wet the seed beds and make shallow lines 5 inches apart and sow thinly 200 to 250 grams of seeds and cover lightly with soil. So you can also mulch with rice hull or chopped rice straw to provide partial shade during dry season and rain shelter pag wet season naman. And you have to water them regularly. To harden the seedlings, you have to transfer it 1 week before transplanting by decreasing the frequency of watering and by exposing fully to sunlight para ma-minimize yung transplant shock, no? And you can transplant them at 4 weeks after emergence from seedbed. So you have to prepare the land prior to planting, of course, by plowing and harrowing twice, making 4 rows like a meter apart. And you have to spread fully decomposed chicken manure along rows of 1 kilogram per linear meter of 500 grams per hill, and apply complete fertilizer at 10 to 15 grams per hill and cover them lightly with soil. For transplanting and maintenance naman, you irrigate area before transplanting. Of course, plant the one seedling per hill at a distance of 0.5 to 1 meter. So it actually depends on the variety. Kung medyo malaki ang canopy niya, no, you can even provide more spacing. And provide also 1 meter long stake to prevent lodging kasi medyo ano yung mga solanaceous medyo herbaceous. And irrigate the furrow every 7 to 14 days depending kung anong season and soil type. Kapag clay type siya of soil at saka dry season siya, so you have to have irrigation. Side dress also with urea at 10 grams per hill every 2 weeks during the vegetative stage. And you can actually mix equal parts of complete and potash at the start of fruiting kasi kailangan na yon. And you have to weed 2 to 3 times para during growing season or whenever necessary. Or you can also use plastic mulch para to stop or inhibit weed growth and maintain uniform soil moisture as well. So when you although masyadong magastos yung plastic mulch, but it can actually serve both purpose of controlling weed and also moisture. So for the pest and disease management, the pests include tip borer, aphids, thrips, and green leaf hopper. And para ma-minimize natin yung pest, avoid monocropping. So kailangan mag-intercrop ka naman ng other vegetables like cereals and legumes para hindi dumami yung peste. And you can also plant aromatic grass such as marigold, ginger, basil, lemongrass, and allium to repel these insects. And you can also grow flowering plants like sunflower, cosmos, and zinnia sa mga border rows para ma-attract yung mga beneficial insects, no? And remove and burn fruits and shoots damaged by borers. Gather and destroy the egg masses of fruit and shoot borers found on the underside of the leaves. To control green leaf hopper, grow sacrificial plants like the okra or around the area, or use recommended pesticides that are commercially available. And we also have the BT eggplant, no? That's a GMO or genetically modified eggplant, no? Which is very borer free kasi it has the Bacillus thuringiensis inside its genes that can kill the insect. However, the use in the Philippines is not yet that widely accepted. So to control also Phomopsis rat, mulch, and fruit infected basil leaves and fruits. So we are gonna harvest our eggplant, of course, if they are shiny and still soft, and dili na yung mga kanang over-matured na siya or gahi na kaya siya, no? So frequent harvesting can reduce damage also from fruit borers. So harvest fruits, including yung mga deformed and damaged ones also, to prevent the spread of pests and diseases. So Actually, yung harvesting niya is sunod-sunod, no? And can last for 3 to 6 months. Some varieties can also be grown for 1 to 2 years. So, kasi medyo yung solanaceous natin, eggplant is woody shrub siya. So, how to take care of your post-harvest? You have to grade according to the market standards and pack in crates lined with banana lids, and do not expose to high temperature. And severely damaged fruits can either be included in the compost pile or used as fermented plant juice. So prepare fermented plant juice by mixing chopped actively growing plant parts with equal amount of molasses or brown sugar, and allow mixture to ferment for 1 week, and then extract the juice and can be applied now as fully a fertilizer for the rate of 1 tablespoon per 3.785-liter water. So you can apply this weekly during the fruiting stage. So ito yung mga cost na kailangan natin in terms of labor or variable cost. We have a subtotal of 55,660. For the materials naman, you have 65,600 for a total of 121,260. With 15% contingency, you have a grand total of 139,449 per hectare siya. But if you're gonna have a marketable yield of 15 tons per hectare, multiplied by 20 pesos per kilogram, so that would have result to a gross income of 300,000 pesos. So meron kang net income na 160,551. So that is really very profitable enough, no? When we say eggplant production, since nawala na kayo, maybe because of the your internet connection. So that would be all for eggplant production, and let's try to watch a presentation and continue next meeting with another summer eggplant presentation, video presentation, and also ginger production. So let's just watch some eggplant production. So we have a lot, no? And we can even watch the next meeting. And also for processing. So for the meantime, let us just watch this one, itong complete guide.
Magandang araw mga ka-farmers. Kumusta kayo dyan? So ngayong araw, tuturo ko sa inyo yung pag-aalaga ng talong. So subaybayan nyo lang yung video, step by step. At tuturuan ko kayo paano mag-alaga ng talong mula sa pagtanim hanggang sa pag-harvest. Saka ano yung mga maintenance na kailangan, yung mga fungicide, saka yung pag-aabono. So samahan nyo ako at saka panoorin nyo yung video na to at sana mayroon kayong matutunan. Kung bago lang kayo sa channel ko, huwag nyo kalimutan mag-subscribe at saka pinutin na rin yung notification bell para updated kayo sa bagong videos ko.
so I guess that would be all for this noon. Lean Rex, do you have any questions or clarification regarding eggplant production?
Wala, ma'am.
Okay, so we are done with eggplant production. So next time we're going to have ginger. So I hope to see you again on Thursday, no, on ginger production. By the way, we'll have another presentation pa yung another eggplant production using some other technology. So next time we're going to watch again another video. So that would be all for this noon. Thank you, Linrex, and also to the rest na nawala. And if you still have questions later on, you can always chat. No, so do you have any more concerns, Linrex?
Wala, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you and bye bye. Have a nice lunch.